Thank you. And I really mean thank you. Thank you for joining us in worship this morning. I greet you in the name of our awaited Savior, Jesus Christ. Christ has been promised to come into the world to bring the good news of salvation through the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. If you haven't figured it out, today is a different Sunday. This is actually one of our most fun Sundays of the year. It's a Sunday where we celebrate the coming of Jesus through the leadership of our youngest disciples, our children and our youth. They have been getting ready for this Sunday for a long, long time. I think they're ready. I got to tell you, this is one of those days that's sort of like when I walked in, you could sort of sense the buzz, the activity. There's almost like this chaotic energy that's going on. I got to say, I saw some rogue wild angels running around the church a little bit ago. I think they've all been corralled and directed, but you never know. It's one of those. It's a Children's Sunday, and that's actually kind of appropriate. It's kind of appropriate that we exist in a bit of chaotic energy during Christmas time. We often think of Advent and Christmas as being this time to slow down and find peace and quiet, and I hope you're able to find some of that. A couple weeks ago, we watched the Advent story here in the sanctuary. Some of us gathered, and one of the things that struck me is that when Joseph and Mary were headed to Bethlehem to be counted, the world was in chaos. It was in chaos. There's this scene where they go into Jerusalem and they're finding their way, and there are people everywhere coming from all over, and there's this census going on, and everybody has to go back to their hometown, and it is pure chaos. And we're reminded that the coming of Jesus comes in the midst of a chaotic world. And so it's okay that there's some chaos in the midst of Christmas time, and that made me smile when I experienced that this morning. So we're really excited for you all, young folks, to be leading us in worship, and for all of those that have been a part of putting this together. There's been a lot of energy and effort to make this happen. So I think we're in for a treat, but at the same time, we're here to worship God, and the gospel will be preached just in a unique and different way, and we're grateful for that as well. Just a couple of announcements to let you know about before we begin.